If you've ever been to the East Village in New York City, you may be aware that the neighborhood is home to one of the best video game stores in town, Video Games New York. And we highly recommend checking them out in person for their amazing selection of retro games as well as imports and other gaming related items. But it's worth noting that Video Games New York also has a publishing company called VGNYsoft, which partnered recently with Eastasiasoft to run a physical release of Pug Studio's Rick Henderson. And it just so happens that the kind folks over there provided us with a physical copy for the channel. Thank you so much. We want to talk about this game. Let's go for it. Now, Rick Henderson is a fun little game, as I've been made very aware during my playtime. It is described as being an endless horizontal scrolling shoot-'em-up. The emphasis there, I think, on horizontal, since typically shmups go up, this one goes right. It's a very pretty game with a lot of neat effects going on while you're firing away. Speaking about the visuals, space can be such an empty environment to include, yet they were able to fill out everything in the backgrounds that even a vacuous void of life, space, can feel way more dynamic. Backgrounds as well as sprite work for ships and projectiles are also full of color, which is very appreciated. And in general, this game was just incredibly pleasing to look at. So how does Rick Henderson work? Well, I'll tell you. Players will get to select one of 3 ships, and as they are going through loops fighting baddie waves mixed in with boss fights, players will be leveling up post-boss fight, adding to their ship's fighting abilities through pickups and level completion reward buffs. What your primary focus is going to be is which of the 3 ships has the right skill for you, with me choosing mostly to use the main ship, which allowed the player to lay down a decoy, distracting enemy projectiles from firing directly at the ship. Players will also switch between 3 attack types that all have their own functions. Bullets are a general catch-all attack. Your blue electric attack serves to deplete shielded enemies faster, and missiles, while they have a slower fire rate, of course do massive damage. Which weapon you choose to use depends on the situation, and players will be swapping them constantly to deal with developing combat situations, while also earning upgrades as they go that will drastically alter how the weapons work. Similar to games like Risk of Rain or Tower of Guns, after each completed level, players get to pick one of 4 different randomly selected modifiers before proceeding, like I mentioned before, and I think this allows the loops to feel more varied, since you never know which upgrades are coming your way, and you're kind of building your arsenal of combat options as you go. Overall, Rick Henderson is just pure and simple addicting fun. My favorite mode was Boss Rush mode, since it allows me to plow through all of the bosses one after another without worrying about taking too much damage along the way. Now, it is one thing to note that the game's very light on modes, and there's no campaign, but if you have this for your Switch, let me tell you, it's perfect to whip out when you're on a commute or while out and about. Leaving the house is a lot more enticing when I have Rick Henderson to give me a quick shmup gameplay fix, replenishing my depleted energy levels. So yeah, that's Rick Henderson in a nutshell, a fun indie title that's worth checking out. Here at Two Stupid Gamers, we are also looking forward to more releases from VGNYsoft. They do good work supporting physical releases for games, indie studios, and especially their love and support for the Dreamcast is really quite admirable. Just on a personal note, Video Games New York was like my favorite store to go check out back in my college days. I again highly recommend, if you're in the area, to go visit their store if you love all things video games. We'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for where you can find more on the Rick Henderson physical release and where to buy a copy for yourself as well. We'll also leave a link for all other applicable social links for Video Games New York and VGNYsoft and everything else. My name is Mash the Stampede. I hope so much that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comments below, what did you think of Rick Henderson? Have you ever been to Video Games New York before? Are there any other upcoming VGNYsoft releases that you are interested in? Let us know in the comments below. We're always happy to hear from you. Once again, I'm Mash. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next Two Stupid Gamers video.